Hello, everybody. This is the Expansion Port, and I am Justin Bryan.
And I am Mark Crace.
Here with you again, episode number 4. Finally getting our legs, I think, a little bit on the whole webcast thing, right?
Yeah, and it actually turns out that I'm not going to visit my mom tomorrow. I'm going the next day. So we might have another episode for you tomorrow.
Which would be great.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to talk about space.
Yeah, I've been wanting to talk about space for a while. I don't know Justin's view on space.
I don't know my view on space.
My view is that I want to go there.
I want to go to space, too.
I am, however, too fat to become an astronaut.
I wonder what the weight limit is there.
What do you mean, on the moon?
No.
I hope I'm not too fat to be on the moon.
No. I mean, I wonder what the weight limit is to become an astronaut.
You probably can't have man boobs.
Damn it. Wasn't there a fat guy on Apollo 13, that movie?
He was really fit, though.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. He could, run really long and not throw up on the spinny thing.
Oh, well, damn. Never mind, then. Do you believe in extraterrestrials?
Yes, I do. I'm not sure if they've contacted us or not, but they have to be out there. It's asinine not to believe that the millions of planets that are out there, not one of them has something like us.
Yeah, even if it's nothing at all like us. Yeah. I mean, be other organisms that exist without oxygen.
Yeah, it's highly improbable for them not to exist. They may not even be carbon-based.
Whatever came of them finding water on the moon or whatever?
It wasn't on the moon, it was on the Mars, I think.
On Mars? Whatever came of them finding water on Mars?
They just know that it was there.
I had this theory that, all of the other planets, which Pluto is no longer a planet, but I think that we started...
It is in my heart.
Yes. Actually, my sign is ruled by Pluto, so that's consider it no longer a planet, and that's fucked up. That should technically mean I don't exist. Anyway.
I don't understand the sign thing.
Me either, really. I have a theory. We started on Pluto, all of life started on Pluto, and then, migrated from planet to planet after, some horrible event on each one, and then, slowly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we got to Earth, and then what's the closest one to the sun?
Mercury, I think.
And I think that we'll eventually wind up on Mercury with no knowledge of previously living on Earth.
How will we live on Mercury, though?
I don't know. I think that we adapt over time. Our living capabilities change. When we lived on Pluto, we were extremely susceptible to heat, and we could stand a lot of cold. The closer we got to the sun, the more susceptible to cold we were, and the less susceptible to heat.
What about the gas planets that don't even have a surface?
Go to hell. Stop trying to shoot holes in my theory.
That was easily shot down.
Let me just dream, okay?
All right.
So no gas planets exist. No, gas planets are the leftovers of when we lived there. It was turned to gas. It was previously a solid planet with a surface, and then we destroyed it, and now it's just a gas.
Did you see those pictures of where they terraformed other planets, what it would look like?
No, I haven't.
They're pretty crazy. I'll have to show them to you after this.
Right.
We'll put them in the little show notes or whatever as well.
Yeah.
They're pretty crazy looking. It shows, I think, Mars and Jupiter, if we terraform the planet, made it habitable by Earth standards. My a theory that I kind of like is that we had aliens that came here, and then they modified the apes that were on the planet already. They kind of made humans evolve into us, and they've came back several times, which is why the Egyptians were always drawing UFOs and such.
I've wondered about that. What was the official conclusion that they came to on, or have they at all come to?
They haven't came to one. It seems like every civilization has drawn them at one time.
There has to be extraterrestrials.
Hopefully, our insider in the military will let us know.
Yes, in the Air Force at that. He's our friend Cameron. We talked about him in a previous webcast. He's in the Air Force, which, if you want to find out about aliens, that's the place to be. I have you know how they say that the lunar landing was recorded in Hollywood or whatever?
Yeah.
I actually believe that somewhat. I think that with the whole moon race deal, with the other countries and shit, I think that we recorded the initial lunar landing, and then I think that we've gone to the moon since then. I think that the initial one with Armstrong and everything, I think that was fake.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think I could get such a feeling out of watching something that was fake. Even my dad said it was amazing whenever he watched it on TV. I just don't think you can fake something.
Yeah. What was his quote? One small step for man, one
One large step for mankind or something like that.
God, we're so unlearned.
I've seen that clip before. I don't know why I haven't.
Yeah, no, you are pretty much like the oracle of random knowledge.
Like, I'll randomly aim you with just random stuff that I figured out.
Yeah. Oh, which, this is completely off topic, but if anyone didn't know this, turns out that Halo was originally supposed to be a Mac exclusive. That's pretty funny. It would be crazy if they made it.
I wonder if it would have been as big, because Marathon wasn't really all that big, because I never heard of it.
Microsoft is like the gods of retail, like advertising and shit, as far as operating system, computers, and everything go.
How did they know how it was going to be such a big hit? Well, Apple's better at advertising than Microsoft.
Well, yeah, they are now, but when Halo came out, they weren't.
Yeah.
When Halo came out,
the reason Halo got so big was because there was so much hype before it came out.
And the reason that Mac sells any computers now is because of their clever fucking commercials, which I despise.
I don't see why every computer got slumped in as being a PC now. Technically, they're all personal computers.
Yeah, they are. Every home-based computer is a PC, and it's just they're knocking on Windows, which is bullshit because they've been around forever.
And I'm not an Apple hate monger by any means. I actually owned an iPhone and an iPod before that, so.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I mean, it's just like the thing of sticking to your roots. My roots, I mean, I remember fucking around with Windows 95 when I was like 5 years old.
Well, in Middletown, they always used Mac computers at school, so I pretty much had to use them growing up. Fond memories of Oregon Trail and Mario Teaches Typing.
That was good times. I loved Oregon Trail. I'm going to download that.
Justin has died dysentery.
I will. I'm going to play that.
Ford the river, Justin.
Yes, that was the best part of the game, the very end where you had to do that. And then you always get there, and then you always crash, and you never know. I never beat that game, honestly. I know you have, but I have never beat that game just because of doing the river thing at the end. Do they have a new Oregon Trail out?
They remade it for the iPhone.
Oh, damn.
I haven't played it yet, though.
I need an iPhone.
Or just an iPod Touch.
We should probably get back on topic to space.
Yeah.
How many planets are there?
8, but 9 if you count Pluto.
You go to hell. Pluto is always a planet to me. If you could choose any planet to go to, what would it be?
Probably Neptune.
Neptune? Why?
It has a really weird orbit.
Does it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's extremely elliptical, so sometimes it's not always the 8th planet.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd go to Pluto.
Oh, because it's tiny?
That, and it's entirely made of ice. It's just a giant ice ball.
Yeah. Also, like the stoned ape theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which humans were, originally they were a nomadic type thing, where they didn't really follow a system of, like, one person was leader. Everybody was just, like, equal in a tribe running around killing things. And then they stumbled upon psilocybin mushrooms, or shrooms, which grow in cow manure when they're wild.
Right.
And that the person ate them, and then they felt that they had a religious experience, because it does pretty crazy stuff to you. And after they did that, they had a new way to think, because they were shown different things than what they were used to. And that is also kind of an explanation of why some of the older religions may have worshipped cows.
Yeah, and like the basis of the theory is that like ate those mushrooms and shit, and their minds expanded, and that's what caused evolution.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It is.
It sounds so true.
It really does. I don't know how eating mushrooms though would cause physical evolution.
Well, it would cause mental evolution first, and then the way they would act afterwards would cause their physical evolution to happen.
Maybe. It's a good theory. I mean, there are a shit ton of theories about where humanity came from, and I'm rather fond also of the one that where aliens just created all of life on Earth.
If you watch Beast Wars, they actually have that in there.
I need to watch that sometime.
Yeah, I love Beast Wars. I'm a sucker for robots. I'll admit it.
All right. So, that is our opinion on space. And this has been the Expansion Port. I'm Justin Bryan.
And I'm Mark Grace.
Signing out. We will see you in a couple of days or maybe tomorrow.